All right, everyone. Today on the final hour, I have FinalHarps, a TikTok creator and very cool person. She plays Dead by Daylight on Twitch. So
Hello.
I think what JC the Panda pointed you my way, was it?
I
Or
believe so.
yeah, and yes, now we're here. So today, I'm gonna let you know the secret of everything, the secret of life. And you know what that is? There is no secret. It just sucks. Anyway, first things first. On the show, any question I ask you, you do not have to answer if it is too personal, too deep, or too whatever. You just don't want to talk about it. Like you're not in the right mindset to talk about it. It's just not good for you. Okay.
Okay.
Now, that first real question I actually ask everyone is, who is Fatalita outside of being Fatalita? Who are you just in everyday IRL?
Everyday IRL, I am a cosmetologist, actually. I am a freelance cosmetologist. I travel to my clients' homes. I don't work in a salon because it's not an atmosphere I really like. So I like to go to my clients. I do their hair. I do makeup for weddings sometimes. I also do a little bit of graphic design, and I do transcription work.
That's very interesting. So you essentially do people's hairs, and like in layman's terms for me, because I'm not that smart with words. So what's your favorite style you've ever done for someone's hair? Or or just like someone said, can you do this? And you're like, oh my God, that looks so cool.
My favorite was, I had a friend of mine, she wanted to get her hair cut. She had hair about just past her shoulders, and she wanted kind of an anime-ish layered haircut, and she wanted it to be 2 shades of blue with silver, and she wanted the back shaved, and it actually turned out really well. I'd show a picture, but my phone tends to wash out when I try to show it on camera, but it was a really amazing turnout, and she was really happy with it. I was really happy with it, so that was probably my favorite because her hair just looked like an iceberg. It was awesome.
Damn, an iceberg. Holy shit, that's fucking cool. And you can't show a picture at all because of whitewash?
I can try. Let me see if I can find it here.
So how long have you been a cosmetologist or been just messing with people's hair?
I graduated in 2012, so I've been doing it for about 8 years now.
8 years, really?
Almost there.
No rush. So you've been doing it since you were 12, and you've been doing it 8 years. So does that mean you're 20 or 21?
Oh no, I said I graduated cosmetology school in 2012, so I've been doing it for 8 years. I'm 38.
Really?
Yes.
You do not look 38.
Oh, thank you.
You really don't. I was like, what? 38? Holy shit. Oh, I love you, King of Ashes, but you know I gotta always give you shit. My favorite wolf. You're my favorite wolf. No, she does not look 38. No. Not at all. So you did cosmetology. You also did... Oh, what was the last thing you said? Fuck.
Transcription?
Transcription. What is that?
It's where you listen to audio and you type it up.
Oh, really? So you just listen to it and just type what you hear?
Yes.
What's up, Optimus? How you doing? And sup, fucker? How you doing? Witchcraft. Witchcraft? No, just people know how to just be... I don't fucking know. I say either it's genes or you think young all the time. She's not a witch. But you're a bitch.
Here's one of the pictures. Let's see if it shows up.
I'll just lower it. Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay. No, you my bitch. Damn, that is really fucking blue and iceberg looking. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
So yeah, that was my favorite style to ever do.
Very cool. So you do cosmetology, you do transcripture, And you did, what was the other thing?
I kind of dabble in graphic design a little bit.
That's what it was.
Photo manipulation, a little bit of digital art, stuff like that.
So you do digital art. What got you into like all of this? Like, what was your main original like why did you choose to do any of these things?
Honestly, I've kind of throughout my life bounced around with different jobs. My first job was I was 14 years old. I worked at a car wash, and I just kind of bounced around, and I like things that have to do with art. I'm not much of an artist myself. I can't draw, but I can work in Photoshop and stuff like that. And I like to do stuff like that has to do with color and uh, shapes and designs and things like that. The transcription, that's more of just kind of a side thing. Like, it's a little bit of extra cash.
Yeah. Whatever pays the bills, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta get that done. As you get older, it's like, God damn it. Why was I younger and I said I want to grow up? Now I don't want to be grown up.
Right?
Shit. Love you too, bro. But point being, like, with, like, all of this in cosmetology is very artistic skills. It takes a lot to actually do it, because I can't cut someone's hair. You have to know what you're doing. And if I cut someone's hair, I fuck it up horribly. You could just ask Blood about that story. You should DM her and be like, what happened when Harps cut your hair? She'll tell you a long story. It'll be funny. So you like design and you're making a little extra cash. That's a transcription. But why do you what exactly got you into like designing? Why do you like art and colors? And what kind of designs do you do?
I mean, I've always kind of been attracted to art. Like, I tried drawing back when I was a teenager, like way back when. But as far as the cosmetology and like graphics art and stuff like that, that I kind of have to hand over to my best friend. I actually moved here where I live now to be closer to her. I met her online when I was 22, and I moved here when I was 23. And she's always been into makeup and hair. She also works in cosmetology. She's a nail technician, and she paints. Like, her paintings are incredible. And I just sometimes when we were living together as roommates, I would sit and watch her do her makeup, and I'd be like, I want to do that. And so I did.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. So what's your favorite type of design or graphics art or like type of color blends that you like doing?
I don't really think I have a favorite. I kind of like everything. I just, I really like with hair in particular, I like fading, like the ombre, kind of how mine is, with the brown on the top and the purple at the bottom. But no, I don't really have a favorite.
Okay. Yeah, because your hair actually matches your background, the backdrop. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I was going to ask, is it actually like a blue, like dark bluish or navy blue? Yeah, your favorite color
hair?
and color blends.
My favorite color is purple.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, that's my favorite. I like working with purple and red mostly when it comes to hair.
That's very fucking cool. So we got all this. Now the big elephant in the room is, and how I found you is through TikTok, right? I found like networking through random other people.
Yeah.
Why did you download TikTok?
The same reason as most people. We were dealing with COVID, and I needed something to do. I couldn't really go and see my clients. I couldn't work. And I figured I had been watching TikTok for a while. Like, I had been seeing Scotty Wartooth and Hostile Bond and Dark Demon Official. I had seen all of their videos before I even downloaded the app, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Why not? So I did, and I just started. I was in my room. I had a sheet hanging from the ceiling, sitting on my bed, and that's how I was filming videos, just sitting on my bed.
Nice,
and then
nice.
I just kind of went from there.
Very nice. So, out of those three people, which one's the funniest?
The funniest?
Yeah.
Probably Hostel.
Awesome. Oh, come on. You got mid. Scotty War2's got some funny ones.
Yeah.
Come on. That guy danced on a stripper pole. I mean.
Yeah, he did. But no, I really like Scotty Wartooth too, because I like him more for his wide range of cosplays. Like I saw him do Casey Jones, and I have been a fangirl of the Ninja Turtles franchise forever, since I was like a wee little cosplayer. And so when I saw him do Casey Jones, I was like, well, I got to follow this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember interviewing Scotty Wartooth, and that was an interesting interview. Very interesting. He's really cool, laid back, and a gardener.
A gardener?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, go figure. Like, and then Hostile Bond is like one of my brothers. Shit. I mean, just ask him about Walmart, and you'll understand. He'll know. He'll know. So you download because you met those people, and they're hilarious people, and you did content. Now, what's your favorite form of content to actually create on TikTok?
My favorite, I really like doing my cosplays, like my character Lita or Silva or Junie, but honestly, I think my favorite is the Purge Fam content with the Purge mask, because I can be a little more crazy with it, I guess. And I don't have to worry about my facial expressions. It's kind of something I think every content creator worries about, is, getting the facial expressions right and doing stuff like that. But with the mask on, I can just I could make the dumbest face ever and nobody would ever know. While
That's
I'm
true.
in front of the camera.
That's true. You could have weird things painted on your face just to mess with people, but they can't see it.
Yep.
The Purge family, man. Speaking of families, so what family are you mostly a part of?
I would say I am mostly active within Purge Fam and the Kingdom. But my first family ever was the Wild Syndicate. Wild's Heart had invited me, and they just took me in and showed me a lot of love and kindness, and yeah. But I think Purge Fam and JC Crew are kind of my big main families.
Nice. But I didn't even realize there was such a big thing with the families until Macabre Pisces pointed it out. I didn't realize there was actually a lot of stuff involved with all these families and things, and it's man, now I need to learn. So I got an idea I'm going to announce later with all the families, but today we're going to continue with this. You're doing all of these things. What is your real end goal with content creation? What is your goal? Are you with Twitch? Because you're on Twitch. I streamed with you. It was a really good time and enjoyable. Hearing you screech going,
yeah. There's no real goal, to be honest with you. This may come across as a very basic response, but I want to make people happy. I've had a hard time in my life, and I've dealt with a lot of unhappiness in my life, and I remember how it feels when somebody comes to you and does their best to make you smile, to lift you back up. And I kind of want to be that sort of person for other people who are maybe going through that. They come across one of my videos where I'm falling over in front of the camera, pretending to hurt myself, because I ran into a wall or whatever. If I can make somebody laugh or smile or make their day a little bit better, that's all I care about, honestly.
I know that feeling. It's a great feeling when you actually do something and you see someone else react to it in a positive way. Even with all the trolls being there and being assholes, they still, the fact that someone just reacts in a positive way is just a great feeling. With speaking of trolls, have you had any trolls in your comments?
I've had a few. I know a lot of people that I do know have a huge thing with trolls, but for me personally, I have a couple like little nasty comments here and there, but I've never had anything terrible.
Okay. Like that typical, like, oh, this guy's being an asshole. Whatever.
Yeah.
Keep on
Yeah.
scrolling. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually just delete the comment and move on about my day.
Well, you have never had a good comeback?
I don't have the energy for it, to be honest with you. I'm just
Come
like,
on, you gotta. Come on, there's gotta be one that you dislike. I mean, come on, check this one out. The comment was something should have stayed in draft. My comeback was something should have been swallowed.
No, I just I don't. I guess I'm too nice. Like, even if somebody deserves it, I'm just like, you know what? I can't delete.
Fair enough. I totally understand that. I started just avoiding like those comments now. Unless I think of something like this, I just like, whatever. Now, Tiff Curry has a question. She's asking, do you have a favorite duet that has been, I'm going to add on to it, that has been done to you and you have done?
I'm thinking.
Hey, mama said the way you move, gonna hype you up, gonna hit that groove. That's my friend O, Crazy Ivan, 43.
Yeah, that's Ivan. He's actually a real life friend of mine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Optimus Prime is actually almost everyone that talks in here now is like a real life friend that I talk to on a regular basis. Shit. It's crazy. Like, as you're looking for that, isn't it crazy how we've probably been on all these other social media apps, right? And we've met all these people, but the vast amount of people that you actually meet that's like-minded on TikTok and you could actually just have an instant connection with is so insane that you could do that with this app. So how many new friends and relationships have you actually met while being on the app so far, while you're looking for those duets?
I've actually made quite a few. Pretty much most of the people from the JC crew, JC, Mystic Shifter, also some of my closest friends, Savior. A lot of people know he actually he drove to where I live and visited. He was hanging out here for a week. Dreeper, who's in the chat, he's a really good friend. Grim, who we just broke in the live that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I just popped in there and I don't know what he said when I followed him too, but so it's just like, this is awesome. This is awesome.
So I think my favorite duet that someone has done to me was when my friend Savior duetted my Big Bang Theory audio of Sheldon giving Amy the tiara. And so that's my favorite one, that it's Loop giving Rue a tiara, my character Rue.
Very cool, very cool.
And, oh gosh, my favorite one.
While you're looking for that, what's your favorite video of yours that you wish that would have gotten more views on, but it just flopped? And that's from Chaz Kitty. Making you multitask. I'm sorry. Sorry.
There's a couple of them. There's one I posted recently. It's the one with the song from Daisy, the crazy song. I was really happy with that. There's a couple of transition videos that I really wish would have done better. Like there's a few. It's tough, because you work really hard, and it's the way the algorithm is on TikTok. It's like, stop that. Accidentally popped into a different live. But you work and you put out these videos, and then it's like TikTok picks the simplest or the dumbest video that you could have possibly posted. And that's the one that blows up. Not the one that you spent like 2 hours transitioning on or something. So.
Ain't that some shit? Like the stupidest video blows up, and you're just like, why? Like, why did that blow up? And you don't know why. I don't understand it. And so because that happens, it really freaking sucks.
Yeah.
Because you got these videos that do well, but they get no views. But then when everyone sees it, they like it or leave a comment, and it's like 100 for 100, like 100 comments, 100 likes, and 100 views. And it's like, how did this not get pushed out? Like, I don't understand it. And Kitty, no, you're not the only one. Are you by chance in the Creators Fund?
Am I?
Yeah.
I was, and I immediately left it because I was talking to Joker Senpai, and he was actually telling us that it hurts you more than helps you.
Yes.
Because the one thing that TikTok doesn't tell you is that it pulls your content from the FYP.
It does. Oh, completely?
Yeah. You are relying entirely on your following to make the money in the Creators Fund, period. You're not on the FYP anymore, so it actually hurts you. Because I noticed when I joined up, my views just dropped. Like I was
about like 90%, right?
I guess, but like I was getting 1,000 views or more on my videos, and then I joined the fund, and my views just dropped. Like I wasn't getting more than 300 views on any video, and then Joker was telling me that, and I was like, oh. So I left it. Like him and a bunch of other big creators who had joined it initially have already left. I think Hostel left it.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry, I blocked your face for a second. Essentially, like with the Creators Fund, it does. I even made a video about that on YouTube, showing the comparison of before I joined and then after I joined. And then also when you're in it, you only make about 1 penny to 2 cents every 1,000 views.
Yeah.
And it's like, if they pull you from some, that makes no sense why they pull you. But I get what you're saying, but I did notice a drop in followers, a drop in views, a drop in likes, and it's like, everyone's like, no, it's like this new 7-second rule. I'm like, no, bro. No,
it's not. They completely leave it out. Like they don't, you miss it. If it's in the Creator Fund disclaimer or whatever, you have to really look for it. But basically, they don't tell you that your content just gets yoinked off the FYP. So you're relying entirely on your followers, the ones that you already have, for your views. And
so there's really no point in being in the Creators Fund unless you already have like millions and millions of followers.
Right. If you're someone like me, like I just hit 11K. If you're someone like me, you're not going to get anywhere. You have to have like 2, 3, 4 million followers, if not more, to make any sort of decent money off of that.
Yeah, because you need to get about 10 million views a day to make 100 a day. Is it? I think it's 10 million. Yeah, it's about 10 million minus 2 zeros. Yeah, $100 a day. So with that being said, it's like, wow, I got to really read that and see if that's there. Now, anyway, let's get back onto like off the Creators Fund, because that shit is depressing as fuck. What it should it be though? You would think, like, because like with YouTube, as soon as I got into the partner program, I noticed my videos views went up a little bit, not a huge amount, but they started going up, which means because I'm partnered with YouTube, so that means like I have a higher standard, which means my ratio of where my videos would be placed would be higher. But with TikTok, it's the opposite. They're like, no, fuck you, you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Now, Tiff Korea has a question. What is your go-to pick me up when feeling discouraged? Any words of advice for others? Essentially, like when you're feeling down or depressed about TikTok or pretty much anything in life, what's your go-to thing to do that helps you out?
Typically during the summer months, at least, me and my best friend, we go out to the river on Sundays and just decompress after the week, and we have food and we have drinks and we just sit and relax and just let the week go. And I honestly would suggest that to anybody. Find somewhere that you can just go and sit and decompress and be near water, because it's actually a fact that water, like, helps you to relax and just get all of that negativity out of your system. And as far as words of encouragement or words of advice, you gotta try and let things roll off your back. I spent a good portion of my life being so sensitive to what people thought and what people would say to me or about me, and it hurts. It really does. But if you're ever feeling discouraged, if you got trolls or your videos aren't doing well or whatever, just keep going. You just got to keep trying. I within my first month almost got bullied off of TikTok because my videos weren't that great. Like it was typical cringe noob TikTok videos.
Fair enough.
But you got to keep going. You got to, and if need be, scream into a pillow, like just hold a pillow against your face, scream it out, and then try again.
I had that moment today. I was posting that TikTok about the paranormal TikToks, and I had everything set up, and I'm like, okay, the video feels kind of long. I'm going to shorten it. I go to adjust clips to shorten it. It deleted all my text. I literally turned red for a few moments, put it down, and I'm like, okay. All right, let's do it again. But yeah,
that's the moment you're just like, you stare at your phone for a second and you're just like, okay, I'm going to very slowly put my phone down, step back.
Yep. Okay, Tiff Gree is asking, do you revisit your old videos?
Yes, I do. I actually will sometimes go down into my older videos, and I'll either pick up the audios again and redo them as a new video, or sometimes if I particularly like the way that video turned out, I'll actually just repost it. I do like to revisit my old stuff.
Yeah, it brings back good memories. Like I do that on my YouTube channel a lot, and I'll go back. I'm like, man, this video sucks. That thumbnail was poop and everything. And I'll fix like the keywords, titles, and description. But then watching the video, I'm like, wow. And I watch them now. I'm going, holy shit. This is what happens when you start something and you don't quit. You actually see the progress of everything, and it's great. Now let's see. What do we got? Any more questions? Hold on. Let's read some chat. We got yeah, it sounds that way. Yes, chat's gonna eat the Tick Creators Fund is really shitty. Pick up line question. What is your favorite meal? From Tiff Cree.
Steak and potatoes.
Ooh, potatoes. What kind of potatoes?
Typically a baked potato with some butter, some sour cream, some bacon.
You're making me drool. You're making me drool already. Oh my god. Okay, let's get away from the food pea stuff. Okay, now, let's see. I feel that way. I know it could better. Just haven't unlocked that ability. It takes time, Kitty, to like develop that ability to just like have all this stuff come in and brush it off. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you really can't, and you need to do something or take it out on something or just scream. Like, as Lita said, just literally scream. And sometimes that helps. Sometimes it doesn't, but it still is something. Tiff Cree, if there was no issue, meetups. If there was no issue, who would you hope to meet with? Friends, favorites, creators, people. Now, no money an issue. Like, you literally can just say, hey, let's go meet up.
There's a few. I would love to meet Hostel. Hostel's actually, he's been a great help to me. He's been an amazing friend to me. He's helped me with my Twitch. I think actually like you helped him and then he helped me. He's kind of helping me through my personal situation right now. He's just kind of being a friend and listening to me. I'd love to meet PurgeCom and his wife. Grim Zero, I'd love to meet him. Dreeper. Gosh, who else? I already met Savior.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome. So Hasselbon is a badass dude. A lot of people who meet him and actually get to know him realizes he's a good guy, and I hope he stays that way. I really do. That's why I do so much stuff with them. I only do stuff like that with people who are great people who want to like help each other out. And not too many people do. But ironically, the TikTok community, most of the people do want to help each other out in some way or form. The only time people don't want to help you out is when you're being pesky about it and always like, hey, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. Can you add me? You get added by the same person like 100 times. Like, no, go the fuck away. Don't care.
Yeah.
So, Hostile Bond. Like, now, what's your location at? Like, where are you located out of?
I am in Maryland in the United States.
Well, that's what, northeast or southeast?
Yeah, northeast.
Okay.
Like kind of like right in the armpit of the U.S.
Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, definitely. We really have to schedule a day or like a GoFundMe for everyone, where everyone bands together, makes and promotes the GoFundMe. Then we all determine who's going to be a part of it, and then we determine where we're going to meet. And then the GoFundMe is for the travel cost and a little bit of like whatever else would be like for food and other stuff, and where we're going to hold the event. That's going to take some time and planning, but I do plan on making that. And we all have to do that. We have to set that up. So you like you are so chill. Like, you are a very chill person. Like, you're just like, yeah, what's up? I'm going to play my game and smoke my cigarette while getting killed by the killer. Okay, I'm going to stand here. I'm going to let this killer hit me. Okay, you run. You finish the generators because I got 3 hooks left. You don't. Like, it's really interesting, and very calming, too. So, what got you into Twitch?
Honestly, I had seen... I just, like, seen people like Markiplier and even a couple friends do it from TikTok, and I was like, I could maybe do that. And I've had people ask me, are you going to do YouTube? And I'm like, I don't know if I could handle yet another platform, because I still kind of get a little bit overwhelmed with the Twitch, because I mean you've been in my server. We have dang near a dozen people in the voice chat on the stream, and it gets to be kind of whatever. But I felt like it's something that I could do, and I could be a little less of a hermit, because I am a self-proclaimed hermit. I don't really go out much. I don't socialize a whole lot, but Twitch and Discord allows me to be more social and interact with followers and friends and play games, and it's fun.
Holy shit. Tiff-Curry is hosting right now. Viewer of 1. Hell yeah. Thank you for that host, Tiff-Curry. Love Vixen says she is awesome. And thank you for that follow earlier from Dreeper Zero. You guys are fucking awesome. I'm losing my train of thought for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm just exhausted from everything. But I feel fucking great. That's the crazy thing. Because I'm doing this live. As soon as I start doing this, I go live. I'm so happy. I'm still like, but I'm still here. So yeah. You have you say that Twitch like overwhelms you? Like, why and how so?
I mean, it's not so much the Twitch itself. It's just literally when I started Twitch, my Discord server was about 10 people. And they were all people that I know in real life. And I had created the server so we could play Jackbox games together, which I would really love to do with some of my TikTok friends, and do like a Jackbox games night, something like that. But then over the past couple of weeks, Hostel came in and a bunch of other people came in. You're in there. And when I start streaming, usually it's just me and maybe Hostel and War. It starts with 2, 3, maybe 4 people for a group on DBD, and then just one after the other people just pop in, just bing, 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 and soon enough there's a dozen people in the voice chat, and I'm just sitting there like, oh God, I can't keep up, No,
that takes don't be overwhelmed. It can be overwhelming, but that's where your true fans will realize that, okay, who you are. And as long as like you actually sit there and go like during pause moments or situations where nothing's going on in the game, you literally look over and just say, hey, I'm catching up right now. Sorry, I'm still trying to get better at this. Because it takes a lot of time and a lot of actual energy, brain power, that people don't understand. That like if you're remotely tired, you'll not forget that chat's there. It's just you don't read it as fast when you get focused. It's so weird. But once you develop that ability longer, you'll be able to just instantly see it and start reading while you're still playing. It's something you'll get and develop in time. Just give that some time and just keep going live. And that's really it. Now, how do you, Thunder Domestic?
That's Purgy.
Purgy, okay. Purgy, I'm going to try to remember that one. How do you feel about being live?
I mean, it's the interview, or in general, being on the interview, being here right now feels awesome. It feels amazing. Okay, it's great.
Yay! What about being live on TikTok?
Being live on TikTok is it's very chill. Like my lives are generally pretty small. You know, I maybe get 10 people tops in there, and you know, it's to where I can pay attention to the chat and I can interact and actually answer questions if people have them, if TikTok would stop ghosting comments.
Oh my god, I get so triggered about that. I said the same thing like 10 times to Hostel, and I thought he was ignoring me at first.
Right? I've done the same thing when people's lives. I'm like, is this person ignoring me? What the heck's going on here? And
then I'm trying to tell was it Inked Alpha, because I lined up an interview with her. I was trying to discuss, like, you know, when you do your interview, you could go as an OC, one of your OCs, or yourself. And then
that'd be cool if you interviewed Agmos.
I know, right? I watched her OCs. I'm like, man, these are all freaking cool. Like, they're interesting. But my comment kept getting ghosted. Then I said, she said she was trying to do YouTube stuff. I said, if you need any advice, tips, just DM me and I'll help you, because like I've been doing this a little bit of time and I can help people out with simple stuff. Like I help Hostile Bonds channel to get findability, like proper tag titles and description. And with the ghosting, oh my fucking god, I fucking hate it.
It is just infuriating.
Yeah.
Because people get mad at you, and it's like, dude, I can't do anything about it. But I have people like, you know, they're trying to say something, and then one of their comments pops up like, okay, fine, I'm leaving. You're ignoring me. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. Like, I really try to answer and respond to everybody if I see their comments, but TikTok makes it so freaking difficult. But I did hear that Oracle is working on fixing that.
Nice.
So hopefully they do that.
What? I don't know what the fuck I just read. Okay, Tifkree. Anyone you want to see, love to, or is there any TikTokers that you? Well, I'm gonna read that. Or slept on, or slept on here on TikTok, friends. Is there any TikTok creator that you enjoy watching, but you feel that they're slept on, like the guy earlier you mentioned?
Grim Zero, yes. Grim is an amazing creator. He does awesome transitions. He's got a great energy. He's a wonderful person. He's a friend of mine. He's a really good friend of mine. He's another one that's been with me through the rough time that I'm having, and he's massively underrated, and I feel like he needs more attention. Like he deserves so much love and so much everything. Like, he's awesome.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, Save Yourself is also one of those amazing creators that I feel is a little overlooked. There's a bunch.
Ain't that some shit? There are so many people. Now, do you want to talk about what you're going through a little bit, or no?
For my safety, I can't.
Fair enough. I understand. So how long does it take you to plan out a video, or do you just jump right in?
Typically I kind of just jump in. Sometimes I'll like be scrolling around on TikTok and I'll come across an audio and I'll be going, I could do something with that, and I'll save it and then I'll go ahead and go do it. I'll get an idea for it in my head and then go do it.
Got it. Oh, wow. You sound like Blood, but Blood like takes a whole bunch of freaking ideas and puts them together. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game? Like for favorite game or favorite for stream? What's your favorite game to play, and what's your favorite game to stream?
My favorite game to play is pretty much any of the Assassin's Creed franchise, though Revelations was my absolute favorite. And I think my favorite game to stream, at least right now, is Dead by Daylight or Fall Guys, just because it's a group game. You go in with a group, and Dead by Daylight, you've got that nice like drama factor, and then with Fall Guys, it's just that rage-inducing, but also laughter-inducing randomness. So, just those two, I think, are my favorite to stream.
Fair enough. Okay. What about your Twitch live? We didn't get to talk about that one. What do you like about doing Twitch live, or that question we had earlier about lives and stuff? Do you enjoy doing your Twitch lives?
Yeah, I do. It's very similar to my TikTok. Like, I don't have a lot of viewers right now. I think I have just over 100 followers on Twitch, which is amazing to me that I even have that many. And I'm super grateful for that. But my Twitch chats and my lives are typically pretty quiet. But I really enjoy myself because, again, I get to be there and interact with people, and I've got my friends on the Discord playing the game with me, and it's just fun. It's good times, and that's something that, for me personally, means the world. I was actually talking to my friend Jay. I was telling him, the thing that really keeps me going is my friends, and knowing that I have people there that actually give a shit, and that's what keeps me going day by day is my friends.
That's fucking awesome. Keep preaching. Keep going. And keep going. Come on. Keep going. You got any more positive words to say?
I don't know. That's all I got. You put me on the spot here, man. you put me in a corner.
Oh no, that's fucking badass. Because that's how I am. Like when I started at zero everything. Like nothing, no TikTok, nothing, and my friends didn't even really help out. I had one that kind of, but then like didn't really give me pointers. He is a partner on Twitch, but kind of like didn't really go anywhere with like him helping me. But meeting everyone and making these friends is what's so awesome, because like you meet all these new friends and then you see them coming to actually show you support is a huge. It's a huge like. It's the confidence builder just in like life in general. Like, man, I actually have people I can reach out to now and ask questions or just to talk to. It's a beautiful thing. Now we got a couple questions in chat. Ifkri, if you could change something about TikTok/Twitch, what would it be and why?
Honestly, the only thing what I would change about TikTok is probably give us more editing options and fix the live chat. I think everybody should have the duet layouts, so you can like put your layout however you want. And as far as Twitch, I would like it to be a little more user friendly, like with notifications and all that stuff, because Hostel walked me through setting up notifications and the chat box and all that, and it's just this whole huge process, and it's like, okay, can we have a little more user friendly, just a tad, that's all.
Oh, it's not even that. It's the only reason why you have to set up all that stuff on other things is because it's through a secondary program, is through bots. That's not directly through Twitch. That's the real issue, because like you need to get Nightbot to be able to have this, or Streamlabs to be able to have the chat pop up with random stuff. So yeah, it's a lot to handle, but which live do you prefer to do when you go live? Is it Twitch live or is it TikTok live?
Honestly, I couldn't really say, because they both have their pros and cons. Like, I like doing the TikTok lives because I can, sit there and do my OC makeup if I want to, and just chat with people while I'm doing makeup, or I can have the TikTok live up while I'm streaming on Twitch, and but then Twitch, it has that, again, the social aspect of playing a game with people, and even the people in chat, even if they're not playing the game with you, it kind of feels like they're in there with you. So it's that social group sort of aspect to it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, pros and cons on both sides.
Yeah, I don't like TikTok lives at all because there's not much interaction for the viewer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why I don't like it. But for Twitch, the reason why I like it is that there's many interactions. There's a lot of things that you might not even know that you can do. Like, you could literally set up where if someone comes into the chat and the first time they type, they could have an entrance pop up where whatever you typed out, it types out in the chat, like their introduction, and you get a little GIF plays. So like, say you enter my chat, I say Fatalita, the one who loves sacrificing herself to be able to get the whole team to survive and somehow still crawls out to safety. And a little GIF of you actually getting clipped by a killer.
Nice.
Like, you can actually do those kinds of stuff. There's a lot more interactions with the chat that you can do that TikTok doesn't. That's why I prefer Twitch over TikTok. What the hell? Sailor Senshi do you identify with? What? Well, I'm gonna try. Which Sailor Senshi do you identify with? Yes, I'm trying to bring out your inner weave from Crazy Ivan. Okay.
I don't watch that show, so yeah. There isn't one.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. So, all right, is there any more chat questions I'm seeing? If I save up a hard concert, go away. If I had a fucking notification for my fucking virus protector pop up. If I save enough, this is from Thunder Domestic. If I save up enough, would you, Fatalita, Hostile Bond, and Savior go to a hard rock concert next year in cosplay? I want to meet y'all someday.
I absolutely would. I mean, pretty much whenever I go to a concert, I'm technically in cosplay because I completely goth it up. Like, I'm a goth and I'm a metalhead, so I put on like the heavy makeup and the big boots and stuff like that. Like, so, but yeah, I would absolutely go to a concert in cosplay. I would do it.
All right, what are your top 5 favorite metal bands?
Top 5 metal bands. Oh God, backing me into a corner. I'm blanking.
You better say one, or I'll be really upset.
What is the name of
one that I know? Well, I'll probably know them, but there's one.
I've got a song in my head, but I can't freaking think of the name of the damn band. Give me a second.
That's fine. I'm the same way.
Like, you get the Elevete.
They're really interesting. I like how it's folklore, Celtic, and hard rock with singing and screaming all at once, and melody and or harmony. Melody.
Yeah.
I can't think of the fucking words. Anyone else? Breaking Benjamin, they're okay. They were cool back in the day. Now it's just they sounds all the same. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Those are oldies but goodie. Disturbed.
Sumo Psycho. Sumo Psycho's another one I really like.
What do they sound like?
It's like it's a girl-led metal band. There's some growling and some screaming. It's actually really good. If you've never heard of Sumo Psycho, you have to give them a listen. They're amazing. Okay. I saw them. They opened up for Lords of Acid last year.
Speaking of opening up, have you ever heard of In Flames?
Yes. I like In Flames.
Okay. What about Within Temptation?
I like Within Temptation, yes.
They went on tour with each other a couple years back, and Within Temptation was the headliner. Me and Blood went to go see In Flames, and In Flames wasn't play. It was a opener band. We were walking around, and a lot of people might not know this, but Blood can't stand for a long period of time, and I only was able to get standing ovation. So she ended up sitting down right next to a spot just for a few moments, and a security guard comes up saying, "Hey, are you okay?" And we went, "Yeah." Like, are you sure you didn't drink enough or anything? No, she doesn't drink. She has a medical condition. She needs to sit from time to time. I went to the bathroom, came back out. We got up, we walked around. Security guard comes and grabs us, pulls us like we did something wrong, and throws us in the VIP and said, "Sit and enjoy yourself."
Aw.
Yeah, it was the most awesome experience I've ever had at a show. And what's crazy is that Within Temptation is a band that you'd rather see live than listen to their album. That is how good her voice is.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you what else? What else?
In This Moment.
In This Moment? Ooh.
Yeah.
Her recent stuff is changed a little too much from the Rabbit Hole album.
Yeah, I like the song Blood.
That's a good song. Blood.
But like from that time, like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
That is a good song, actually. Okay, anyway, we could go for hours of just metal bands right now.
Probably.
Two more real quick. I See Stars.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Have you ever heard, did you have that sound going around that was like, "I take you to church," or "Take me to church"?
Yeah.
That was I See Stars, but if you listen to their actual normal band or normal songs, it's actually metal, techno, screaming, clean, melodic.
Ooh, nice.
And then Periphery is another one you gotta check out.
Okay.
Yep, definitely.
You're gonna have to like spam me.
I'll spam you with those two, because those two are like my go-to. Okay, so In Flames, grabbed, and Rammstein.
Oh, I'm seeing. Yeah, I just saw that. I can't do Rammstein live because when I was 19 years old, I was a bouncer at First Avenue in Minneapolis, which, by the way, that's where they filmed Purple Rain. Rammstein played there, and they had the fire show, and I actually almost passed out because that venue just was not set up for a fire show. It was an enclosed space. No.
Damn, really?
Funny story, I kicked Till off the stairs.
Wait, what? Who's that?
The lead singer of Rammstein.
You kicked him off the stairs?
Yes. I was, like I said, I was a bouncer in the club at the time. He was, you know how some places have the stairs, you come down, there's a little landing, and then it does a 90-degree and you go down again?
Mm-hmm.
So he was watching the opening band. He was standing on that middle landing on the stairs, and by law, that's a fire hazard. You can't stand on the stairs.
Okay.
And this man is like 6'5", 6'6", something like that. Towers over me. I'm 5'9", I think. So he towers over me, and I come up to him, and I go, I'm really sorry, but you can't stand on the stairs. It's a fire hazard. And he holds up his badge. He's like, but it's okay. I'm Rammstein. Like, literally, he said, I'm Rammstein. I'm like, okay, great, but you can't stand on the stairs. It's a fire hazard. It's the law. He's like, but I'm watching the band. I'm like, okay, so either go up to the balcony or go down. You can't stand on the stairs. It's a fire hazard. He didn't want to listen to me, so in that particular setting, we had a thing where it was required for all of us to have a flashlight. So if you needed assistance from the other security members, you would bring up your flashlight and click it a few times to flash your flashlight. So I did that. I just clicked my flashlight a few times. 3 giant bouncers came from every direction. One of them came down the stairs. 2 of them came up the stairs and said, "What's going on?" And I told them, and they're like, "Yeah, dude, you have to listen to her. Get off the stairs."
That's an awesome fucking story. It was awesome. Yeah, I kicked the lead singer off stairs. When you said that, I was like, wait, hold up. You literally like kicked him off the stairs? I took it literal down. I'm like, wait, hold on.
No. I didn't literally kick him.
Now that would have been entertaining. Like, how the fuck did that happen? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's fucking badass though. Like, you're like, no, bro, I adore you. You're a fucking badass artist, but no.
Yeah,
You gotta
I love
go.
you. I love your music. Get off my stairs.
Now, Marguerite Williams had a question. Do you have a favorite TikToker?
Yes, I think I do.
And who is that?
Probably PurgeCom, to be honest with you.
Why?
PurgeCom was he was actually the first Purge fam member that I ever came across. And through him, I found the other members of the Purge fam. And I like his content a lot. And he kind of inspired me to get more in touch with my goofier side and be more open in my videos. And then, I actually started to get to know him. I had released a video a few months ago asking to join Purge fam. And JC to Panda had actually been in my live once, and I had said, I would love to be friends with PurgeCom, blah, blah, blah. I had said it offhandedly. I didn't know at the time that JC knew PurgeCom personally.
Oh, and he pulled through like a mofo, like he always does, right?
He did. Mm-hmm. And the next thing I know, I was at work the next day, and I checked my phone while my client was processing hair color, and I see that PurgeCom followed me. And I damn near had a heart attack.
Damn. That's awesome. And then from that spark, that started a good friendship, it sounds like, right?
Yeah. He was actually, he actually came in to my Discord this morning, and he was playing DBD with me, and we were just kind of chilling, and we played a few games, and then he had to go handle his kids, and it was good. It was nice.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, JC Panda hooked me up with a lot of people, actually.
Same.
He's really cool. Someone sent me his live saying, "Oh, he's crying or something." I'm like, "What? And
I would protect JC.
Yeah, right. He's the knight in shining armor. He needs to he protects us, but when he needs protection, we're all there.
Yeah,
I mean, he really is. His knee popped. And if these pop and they hurt, it hurts. Yeah. I wish I had a fangirl moment with Final. Huh? Elaborate, Kitty. I'm mislooking over it. Yes, JC's awesome. But we're learning about this awesome creator. Now we got another question. Tifkree. Tifkree is my sister. She's fucking badass. Always comes up with the good questions. Better than me at times. She should start her own show too. Anyway, what are your goals over for... We talked about TikTok. What about Twitch?
For Twitch, honestly, kind of the same thing. Like, I want to make people happy. I want people to see that I'm streaming on Twitch and go, "Oh, Lita's on." And they come over and they know they're going to have a good time. They know it's going to be awesome, and they're going to leave feeling good. And, it's just, that's the goal. That's all I really want.
Yeah, your streams are really chill. See, I'm such an energetic fuck, and I'm so out there and hype when I stream. I'm like the opposite. So I love it when I see a stream where it's just so chill. Like, I could talk, have a conversation, and it's relaxing. Mm-hmm. I'm the opposite. So it's like, I kind of like that to chill out with. So like your stream, a couple other people I know, I just drop in and just chill. And I like it. And keep being you, and you'll meet a lot of people. You'll get really far in this. Do you know how to belly dance from Mei Mei?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Have you done any TikToks like that?
I have one TikTok where I'm actually wearing one of my dancer belts, my coin belts. There's another one. It was a Candy Shop remix that I danced to. And there's like one or two little mini thirst traps, but yes, I can belly dance.
Very cool. I can't move my hips like that on dancing. No, I can't. You could just ask Blood. She's in chat going, yeah. Wait, why don't you? Go ahead.
One of the things with belly dancing, it's less the hip and more what you're doing with your feet. You know how belly dancers like jerk their hips up and down like they do this thing?
Yeah.
That's actually in the foot. You to do that, you have to lift your heel up and then drop, and then lift your heel up and drop, and that's how you do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow. Interesting. And Blood Vixen goes, yep. It's true. I can't dance. I got rhythm. I got like I can move. I can match beats. I can like read people's like movement patterns. I can look at someone and know what's up. But I cannot move my hips like that. I was actually going to ask that. Kaji Shuto, and Kaji Shuto Art has entered the chat. Anyway, would you do Tick-Tock lessons for how to belly dance?
Probably not, no.
Why?
Because I am not a professional belly dancer.
So
I dabble in. I am not. Listen, I can't think of names right now, but there's actually a girl on TikTok who does belly dancing lessons. There's a couple of them.
But they'll be like, it's not you. We don't care. We want to see yours.
Probably not.
Like, no. Okay, fine. No, I believe, I'll tag her. I want to learn. Oh my God. Yeah, I get that. Like, if you're not comfortable to teach something, you're not going to be good at teaching it. I know that.
Yeah.
I've made a couple guides and I was just like, I know how to do it, but I just wasn't like there yet to understand it fully. So I canceled that. Crazy Ivan 43, thank you for that follow. And so I canceled the entire video. I just deleted it 6 hours later, just down the drain. But
you remember how I was talking about my best friend the other day? Like an hour ago?
Yeah.
She's in here now. She just texted me. She's Rebecca Staghelm. That's my best friend.
Say hello. Say hi. There we go. Hello. How are you doing this evening?
I want to say this, if I may, while she's in here.
Rebecca. Friendship shout out. Let's go.
Rebecca is my everything. She's the reason I moved out to where I am. She's the reason I got into cosmetology. She's the reason that I love myself more than I used to. She is my inspiration for so many things in my life. She keeps me going. She's my hetero life mate, and I love her so much. And I hope she knows that.
Well, you're gonna make her cry now. I know that. She's
like, stop!
You know her so well. You probably mimicked her. And she's like, God damn it. That's fucking awesome.
I need her to know that, and I need everybody else to know that. Rebecca is, she's my core. She's my heart. I love her.
That's fucking badass. That's badass. Now, okay. We're running pretty close to we're probably at the hour mark now. I don't know when we start because I was late. I almost fell asleep before this, which I'm glad I woke up. But
she just did a Geralt. Fuck.
In the Witcher voice. Oh my God. So, if Chad has any more questions before I start asking my 3 closing questions, go ahead and shoot while we're asking these. Okay. The first question is, during the interview, was there any question that I did not get to ask you, but you want to answer or share with the chat or share with the interview?
Nothing that I can think of.
Nothing at all. Like nothing crazy.
No? I'm being my chill self. I'm just kind of going with it, you know.
Okay. Now, Tifkree has a question. Who is your role model? Do you think yourself as a role model or hope to be a positive influencer?
Well, like I said, Becca, my best friend of almost 20 years, she is my inspiration. She's my role model. My dad is also a role model for me. I guess I don't really think of myself as a role model, but I know that, you know, for some I may be. You know, people might look at me and look at my content and maybe, you know, maybe if I can inspire somebody else, then absolutely, you know, I'm happy to be a role model if I am for anybody. And yes, I absolutely hope to be a positive influence for other people. That's really all I want.
Well, you definitely have that going for you because you're very chill, positive, and relaxed. You're like someone that someone can go to with some of their woes, and if their woes aren't too much, you could sit there and try to calm them down and have a great conversation with them. You said you're into cosmetology. Did you go to school for it, or is it a hobby?
I did go to school for it, yes. I believe it was 1,600 hours of school, roughly about a year in school for it. And I graduated and I'm gonna puff myself up here, but I graduated valedictorian of my class in 2012.
Well, look at the king, the queen here. I said king. I was gonna say king of the queen. Like, what? That made no sense. The queen here of the valedictorian being so freaking powerful right there. Like, yeah, fuck y'all bitches. I know more than you. That's awesome. That is, yes, that's right, Kitty. That is awesome. So now the next question is there an interesting fact that no one knows about you, or very few people do, that is along the lines of like how DR.ZED has a prosthetic leg?
My sister and I have identical birthmarks.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. And they're in two different locations. Like she and I, we're not twins. We're almost 4 years apart. I think mine's on my back and hers is on her leg, but they're identical, completely identical birthmarks. Like, we also have the same teeth.
Interesting. So with the identical birthmark, is it like a particular symbol of some sort?
No, it's just, it kind of looks like the state of Montana.
So that is part of like a kind of a symbol. What the fuck? No, it is. Wow. That's.
I mean, it's just kind of like it just kind of looks like Montana a little bit. That's all.
That's interesting as fuck. And as Kaji says, that's freaking weird. That is weird, but yet interesting. Like, how does that even work? Like,
I have no idea. Like, I don't even remember when we noticed it. I think I saw it on her or something. I was like, wait a minute, I have the same birthmark. And she's like, really? And I showed it to her, and yeah, so. Wow,
that's really, really cool. Huh. Wow. That's an interesting one. I like that one. We got Gothic Thug with no belly button. We got DR.ZED with prosthetic leg. We've had some interesting ones. We've got some other ones too. I can't remember them offhand. There's just been so many. Now, okay. The last question, unless chat comes up with anything in between, is do you have any questions for me and Blood?
I am curious, like, what got you into doing interviewing? Like, why did you get into this?
I've been in content creation since June of last year. And I started with gaming. I love gaming. But then I realized it wasn't doing shit. So I started watching videos on how to get like known exposure, just like learning videos, right? They told me this guy said definability for like Twitch and Mixer was a 1, even though Mixer's not a thing anymore. Then for YouTube, it's like a 50, and then TikTok is like a 200. Like, okay, let's download TikTok, see what I can do. Had no clue what I was doing. Then Blood got hold of it. She was doing OC cosplay. I watched her doing it. I was enjoying it. Then we started doing OC cosplay. In that meantime, I started meeting other creators and everyone. Just I'm like, wow, these are awesome people. I had a guy that was on Twitch that I did a podcast with for the hell of it. He suggested doing podcasts. We started doing it. Then we started doing, he suggested doing an interview. Like, okay, let's do it. And after that first interview, I was hooked. I knew how to, I kept the conversation going. Everyone who was there, who actually watched it, is like, I really enjoyed that. Like, you really knew how to keep the conversation going. And everyone I show, like, just loves the interviews. And so because I did one, I just made a thing where I try to do at least one a week, and I keep going.
That's awesome.
And
I love that.
Yeah, thank you. It's really, and I have a lot of fun. Like, I love meeting people, getting to know people, learning interesting facts, and just having a good conversation. Like, that's how I met Wolf of the Void. He did a contest, the OC contest, and then he did an interview. And me and him, we're literally on the same wavelengths for fucking like content creation. And if it wasn't for me doing this, I wouldn't be talking to you, talking to everyone here, or I might have gave up. I don't know, because I was getting nowhere. I started doing TikTok guys and then TikTok interviews, and I started like actually getting the ball rolling on everything. Like people meet each other and learn who their favorite creators are. While I get to learn who you are too.
That's cool. And it's like I feel like if you find something that you're passionate about and that you have fun with and that you love, then you should do it. Absolutely. And this is your thing, you know?
Yeah.
And that's great. That's awesome. I love it.
And that's what I actually tell a lot of content creators that want to do this and grow, is that you have to find something to that like you love, and then find something that actually works. Because you could do something that you love, but if you're trying to like make this kind of stuff a career, like I'm trying to make my YouTube my main source of income. So I have to like finesse, figure out what works and what doesn't work, and while still being myself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand that. And the thing is, as a creator, you need to figure out what works for you, makes you happy, and everyone else likes also, because whatever is making you happy, everyone else is going to be happy about.
Yeah.
And yeah,
because it shows in your work. It
yes.
absolutely shows.
Now, do you have any more questions?
Not that I can think of.
Nothing? Oh, come on. You got me, you got blood.
I'm like I think I'm right about where you were at the beginning. Like I'm just kind of like I can't do the brain. I didn't get enough of the sleps.
Right. Okay, so if you legit got nothing, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you on the line for a few minutes after this then. Thank you everyone for coming out, meeting Fatalita, a very calm, laid back Twitch streamer, TikToker with some cool OCs. And be sure to catch my next interview on Tuesday with Blue Eyed Darkness. And I'm going to be right back playing some Apex with my son and another friend, probably Marguerite or whoever wants to join. And I will be right back. Stay tuned, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.